Hey everyone, it's Queen of Light 1111. Happy Monday. Happy post 1111 portal. Hope you guys had some great experiences, maybe even purged some things last night. I know I sure did, and so did some of my other collective people in my soul family. So it was a very interesting night. I definitely experienced some things that I've never experienced before, but all led me to this place of feeling very, very light this morning and just really ready to take on whatever the universe starts to bring forth for me and for those that are in my life. So I feel really good about today. We have the spread here, as you can see, divine masculine, divine feminine. We have the current connective energies, future energies. I did get one card for what's blocking or challenging the connection today. And then I just asked for some extra messages from the universe on their connection. So I used the Shadowscapes Tarot for the Divine Masculine. I always use the Shadowscapes Tarot because this one's charged up for the masculine. I use the Mystic Dreamers Tarot for the feminine, same reason. I used the Arcanum, as you all know. I always use that for the connective and the future energies. It's the Arcanum Tarot. And then I did pull one extra message from the vice versa for the connective and the future energies. I used the Dreams of Gaia tarot deck for the block, and then of course my lovely Lenormand for the messages just to drive this home. So I will tell you, beautiful message again today, of course not without its conflicts, but it's okay. I mean, I'm just really like, I'm not even worried about it anymore. I really feel like things are gonna be okay. I really do. I really do. I really feel like it's about how you perceive and how you process the information that you get. What resonates, fine. If it doesn't resonate, don't take it. But I really feel like, like attracts like. And if you're in a place of positivity, if you're in a place where you're healing, you're doing the work, you can expect the same from your divine counterpart. And I really feel like that this is what this collective couple is doing. They very much have worked very, very hard on their journey. It has been a tough one. If you've been following me since I started this journey on YouTube, it has been a challenge, man. It has been a huge challenge, but we are in a really, really good place. I feel like the portal energy has continued to show us new beginnings. We have a lot of aces on her side of the table. We do have the masculine and a little bit of conflict, but it's mostly due to his need to feel independent, his need to feel successful, his need to make his wishes come true. He is still very much coming up as a king energy, okay? He is still very much doing that. He has worked hard on himself, as has she. So let's go ahead and get started. Let's not delay this any further. Oh, before I forget, if you want to book a personal session with me, please go to my website, queenoflight1111.com. Again, queenoflight1111.com for personal sessions, personal readings. I only do phone readings for US-based clients and Skype for international. I do not do video recordings. I do not do them. So if you send me a message and say, hey, when can you send me my reading? It's not going to happen because that's not what I do. And it's very, very clear on my website that I do not do video recordings. I only do phone calls for the US and then also Skype for international. Okay, also, if you want to email me or message me, I do not respond to Instagram direct messages. I really don't. There's too many messages, and I get a lot of requests for free readings, which is just not cool. I do a lot of free readings here for YouTube, so I just don't even respond to the Instagram messages anymore. So please don't message me there. But if you do want to send me feedback or have a message for me, or want to share something, that's great. Please do that through my website. And there's a link there for my email. And I do want to thank so many of you who have messaged me and thanked me for these readings that I provide for all of you. And how much they've helped you on your journey. So thank you so much for your feedback, because that's really what like makes me want to continue to like dedicate myself to this journey for all of you. So I really appreciate that. It's helping people. And again, so grateful for your donations, for your business, for you watching. Thank you so, so much. Okay, here we go. The Divine Masculine, bottom of the deck. Lovers, he is post 11/11 portal, making a decision around this divine connection. Okay, bottom of the right underneath that was Four of Swords. He has really been through that Four of Swords energy. Remember, we were getting it a lot from him. We were getting him like retreating, you know, really trying to heal, taking a pause. So now his bottom of the deck, he's in the Lover's energy. He is processing this connection. He wants to make a decision about this connection. He is starting to understand that this is a divine connection, a divine partnership, and that it has very much set itself apart from any other connection that he has had in his life. Okay, so he very much is in this place of like, I'm wanting to make a decision about this connection with my feminine, and there are some things that he needs to process, but your connection is very much in his mind, in his heart, in his head, in his 3D space. You are very much in his energy. For the divine feminine, we have the King of Cups. And underneath that, I'm just going to do it because I did it for the masculine. We have the Chariot. The Chariot comes out in the future energies. But very much in her bottom of the deck, her underlying energies is the King of Cups, okay? This is the masculine. This is the masculine in her space that she wants him to be emotionally mature, okay? She wants him to be emotionally mature. She is really looking for him to start to display these things if he has not done so already. But just like he has the connection in his space, she has him in her energy, okay? And she wants this movement forward with the King of Cups, okay? So I'm not going to do any other bottoms of the deck. Let's go ahead and get started. So when the masculine thinks about his divine feminine, what is he thinking? Nine of Pentacles. This is very much a card of self-esteem, confidence, independence as far as financial issues are concerned. He very much, okay, he's been in this space probably since we've been doing this. He wants to be financially independent and secure, and have confidence and self-esteem, right? So when he thinks about his feminine, he sees her this way and he wants to match that, okay? Because right now he's in the Five of Pentacles energy. He feels lack. This is also about self-esteem. This is about sometimes, you know, rejection or abandonment. But because it came out with the Nine of Pentacles, and his underlying energy is of the Lovers, right? This connection, I'm really getting that he is feeling like he doesn't match up financially or somehow in his independence or confidence with his feminine, okay? But he very much wants the Two of Cups. He wants union with her. And who is her? The Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands is a match to her heart space. So he is identifying her as the Queen of Wands in his space, okay? So the Queen of Wands, remember, fiery, independent, sexy, like she is assertive. She speaks her mind. And so, you know, he knows he can't come forward with anything less than, you know, making sure that he's independent, confident, has good self-esteem. And he can't have union with this Queen of Wands, who's the badass, okay? This Queen of Wands is, you know, she will leave you if you don't do the right thing by her. And he knows that. So he very much wants to show up as his best self. He really does. So this is all about in his headspace. He's feeling a little lack. He wants union. He's feeling like his self-esteem is a little not where it should be. So he wants this financial independence. He wants this confidence before he can have his union with his queen, the Queen of Wands, okay? So now in her energy, in her headspace, when she thinks about her King of Cups, okay, what is she thinking? She's thinking that they're both working really hard at this connection right now, Eight of Pentacles. She's also thinking that he is working very hard, because remember, this collective couple is in communication. So she knows he's working very hard at his job, at his craft, so that he can and they can give equally with the Six of Pentacles. This is about reciprocity, okay? But in her headspace, she feels like, okay, maybe there's a little bit more to this. The Moon card. The Moon is about some secrets or things that are not quite uncovered yet, okay? So she's like, I know he's working really hard. I know he's working really hard because he wants to be able to have an equal give and take. He wants to be able to receive. He wants to be able to give. But I feel like in the underlying energy, there's still some things that haven't been revealed yet. About what? About this contract, the Hierophant. The Hierophant is all about the contract, about commitments. It's about maybe marriages, but it's about doing the right thing. And so when I get the Moon with the Hierophant, it's like she knows he's trying to do the right thing, but she feels like there's probably a little bit more that she doesn't know about, because the Hierophant came out with the Ace of Swords. And so we know that through this lesson, through this contract, through this working hard, through this ascension, clarity will come. She knows that. I don't think she's like all too stressed in her headspace. I feel like she logically knows. She logically knows. The Queen of Wands, okay, she's also very logical, but yet she's very independent. So in her headspace, she doesn't get too caught up, okay? But we do have a little stress in the heart space for her. But I don't want to get too ahead of ourselves. I really do feel like she knows that he's working very hard. She's working hard. And it's both, so that they can both give and receive equally. But there's still some things that are just not uncovered around this contract. And she wants clarity. In the heart space for the masculine, we have the Four of Pentacles. Four of Pentacles. The Four of Pentacles is like holding things in. It's also about being a little stingy. It's about stubbornness, okay? And so in his heart, he's kind of withholding a little bit, right? So he's kind of holding on to his money because he's trying to build his empire. So he's holding on to his money. He's holding on to his feelings because he knows he needs to have some balance in this relationship with the Justice cards. Justice card. He wants to feel like he can equally contribute. He wants to make sure he's matching her queen status. And so he's holding back a little bit because he knows the scales need to be balanced. And this is giving him some conflict. Five of Swords. I really get this as not external conflict, but internal. So in his heart space, he's like, gosh, I want to give to my queen. I want to give to my feminine. I want to reunite. But you know what? I'm just not quite there yet. I'm almost there. I'm not quite there yet. So I need to continue to work on myself so I can give her everything that she deserves. Okay. And what is it that she deserves? These two cards flew out together. Four of Wands and the Sun. Okay, I'm going to tell you right now, the first thing that I got from this, the Sun sometimes talks about children. The Four of Wands is about marriages and commitments. And I'm telling you, it is matching her 3D space in that she has the Empress and the Queen of Pentacles. And that's like the Empress energy is the divine feminine, birthing. Queen of Pentacles is the mother. So I feel like there's very much this energy of these two wanting to come together into union and creating a family. And there are other cards around this that indicate that, okay? So remember, also, he's got the Lovers in his energy, right, as his bottom of the deck energy. So he's thinking about this connection and all the things that he wants with his feminine, but he's also thinking about all the things he needs to do in order to be with his feminine. And that is why we have so much Pentacles energy here, okay? Nine of Pentacles, Four of Pentacles, Five of Pentacles. He's feeling like he needs to step it up with his money, with his confidence, so he can be her match, so they can give and receive equally. So in his heart space, he is having a little internal turmoil because he knows he needs to come to the table with just as much, that the scale needs to be balanced. The right thing needs to happen. The Hierophant is also about doing the right thing. Okay, so he's very much a man of his, like he wants his match, and he doesn't feel like he's a match for her just yet, but you know, that's okay. We're going to get there. But with the Four of Wands and the Sun, marriage, commitment, children. This is also about commitment, and also he's like starting to feel the energy of the connection. He's being illuminated about this connection with the Lover's card. He is very much aware, okay? We're very, very, very much aware of this relationship and how divine it is. And I will tell you, the sun comes up in the connective energy for them. I just really feel like he's driving a lot of the connective energies at this time. His transformation, his evolvement is moving this into the aces and the offers. And I love that. I feel like she's done a lot of work, and now his transformation is helping with all of these new beginnings, marriage, commitment, children. You know, if it's not that for you, then it's about a commitment, maybe a deepening of a relationship, a strengthening of a relationship. This is about stability. This is about homes. This is about, you know, structure, but seeing the light around that. He very much is feeling her energy, okay? The light. So in her space, she's seeing the light too, but just a little differently. So here's what we have. With the Knight of Wands, y'all know I really don't like the Knight of Wands, but this is, you know, in her heart, she's kind of feels like, hey, you swooped through, we've reconnected, we're talking, you've professed your feelings as well to me, but, you know, I'm ready for this new beginning, right? Like, we've had this profession, this confession of our feelings. And so now I'm ready for this new, passionate, new beginning with the Ace of Wands. I want to be successful with the Six of Wands. I want us to be successful this time. But I'm feeling a little insecure because it's just not moving. It's not moving with the Six of Wands or the Chariot's energy. So it is giving her a little anxiety in her heart. And it is also, you know, making her feel insecure. It's stressing her out a little bit. But these two cards flew out together. Here's the Queen of Wands and the Nine of Cups. The Nine of Cups matches his 3D space. So remember, the Queen of Wands is all about, hey, remember, you stress me out. Nine of Swords, you stress me out. I'm going to make my own wishes come true, masculine. Like, she always has that card in the back of her hand. Like, in the, you know, she's always got that as her plan B. Like, if you don't make this happen, masculine, I'm going to make my own wishes come true. Yes, you're my wish. But as the Queen of Wands energy, when it comes out with the Nine of Cups, she's very much fiery, and she will make her own wishes come true if you continue to stress her out, because she's about her peace. She's not about drama. She's not about that stuff anymore. She's kind of done. She's elevated into a queen. She's not a page. She is a queen. And, you know, he's also not a knight. He's not a page. He is a king. You know, the bottom of the deck, she sees him as the King of Cups energy. I know we have the Knight of Wands here, but I'm really taking that as an energy, not as the masculine. It's because we've had this regeneration, this quick, you know, coming together, which probably didn't feel quick, but it sure as hell happened quickly. But it's just like this quick come together, and now we're kind of like level setting where we want to go from here. 3D space. Nine of Cups, he wants to make his wishes come true as well. What's his wish? He wants a new beginning, and he wants to come forward with the truth with the Knight of Swords. So with the Nine of Cups, he wants to make his wish come true. She is his wish. It's a match, okay? And who's the she? Queen of Wands, Queen of Wands. She is his wish. He wants a new beginning. He wants to take this risk with the Fool's energy. He wants to come forward with his truth about that, okay? And then these last two cards came out together. He wants this cycle that they were in to end, and he has great hope with the Star cards. Wheel of Fortune, Star. It's like he wants this wheel to turn into better times, into a lucky cycle with her. And he has hope, great hope. The Star and the Nine of Cups and the Fool in the 3D with the Knight of Swords, the person who tells the truth. Like, he is very much changed, okay? He has changed. I was a little worried because we have the Knight, but don't worry. We have the King that comes out in the connective energy, is very much the King of Swords. But this just shows me the quickness in which he wants to come to her, and say to her in the 3D that I want to get into this new lucky cycle with you. I have hope for our connection. I want this new beginning because you are my wish, okay? So for her in her 3D, she wants this message from him, Page of Wands. She wants this passionate message because she is sitting in her power as the Empress. She wants this family. The Empress births new things. She wants this new beginning. She wants this motherhood, Queen of Pentacles, okay? Queen of Pentacles is someone who is, you know, who not only can have a beautiful career, who is successful, but she's nurturing. She knows how to keep a good home. She knows how to be a good wife. She knows how to be a mother. And when you get the Queen of Pentacles and the Empress together, and then you got a Page here, she's very much processing that she wants this family, this Ace of Cups, this renewal, this deepening of the relationship. She has a lot of self-love for herself as well as for her masculine. So she's very much in the space like, you know, communicate this message with the Page of Wands. I am ready to have this new beginning, you know, step into my role as your partner, and if it applies to you, as your wife, as the mother of your children maybe, and have this Ace of Cups, okay? Let's just really quickly review. We have Ace of Swords, we have Ace of Wands, Ace of Cups. We have aces in every part of her reading here, okay? And for him, we have a 5 of Pentacles, a 5 of Swords in his head and his heart. So his head and his heart, he's conflicted, okay? But in his 3D, man, he knows she is his wish. He wants a new beginning. He wants to rush forward. He wants to get into a better cycle. And he is being assisted by the divine with the Star card. And he has great hope for the connection. I mean, you couldn't get better cards in the 3D, okay? I love it. I'm happy with the energy. So let's do bottom of the deck for the current energy. We have the 7 of Wands. The 7 of Wands, we got it yesterday for her. I really feel like, and the bottom of the deck underneath is Ace of Pentacles. So there's another ace under this, defending. What are we defending? This solid offer. What are we defending? This connection. We are protecting this connection. 7 of Wands, okay? So in their current connective energy, we have the 7 of Cups. Okay, this is about confusion. This is about choices. Remember, he's got the Lovers. So, you know, there is this, in this current connective energy, she's a little confused, like, hey, you came through. I want this new beginning. I want to be successful. Okay, I want all of these aces. I want you to express your love. He's holding back a little bit because he's working on himself. So there's a little confusion, a little chaos. There's also 5 of Cups, regret, another 5. And I feel like this really comes from him, regretting his behavior, regretting his past behaviors, over processing all that's been lost. And he's got the 2 of Cups behind him, and he's got the 2 of Cups in his head. So I really feel like he's coming out of that energy that, you know what, my feminine has forgiven me, and we're gonna move into something smoother. 6 of Swords, we're gonna move into harmony, okay? There's a lot of 6s here too. 6 of Pentacles, reciprocity. 6 of Wands for success. And now 6 of Swords for their connective energy. So, you know, this confusion, these choices, this regretfulness, an obsession about his past behavior, they're going to move into something smoother. Why? Because he is your King of Swords now. He is your King of Swords. He acts ethically and honestly, and this is a man now of integrity. He is the King of Swords. Okay, he really is. And here's the Sun card. The Sun is a match to his heart. And I'm telling you, the sun is shining on their relationship right now. The sun is shining on their relationship. And so when I asked for the extra message from the vice versa on their current connective, we got the Queen of Swords. And at first I thought, I'm like, hey, is that the king? Because it kind of looks manly, but it's not. It's the queen. It's the Queen of Swords. And the Queen of Swords is all about wisdom. And in this deck, it specifically says it's about loyalty. She has major loyalty to her king. She is major loyalty to her king, okay? And that's what this, with the Seven of Wands, she is protecting him, she is defending him, she is defending their relationship, and they are wiser. They are sitting in their power, okay? They're very much sitting in their power as a match, as that power couple match, okay? I love that it came out that way in the connective energy. I also want to, before I get to the other cards, tell you at the bottom of the deck for the vice versa extra message that I used was the Ace of Cups. The Ace of Cups was the last card out for her. And it's, again, in their connective energies, they're starting with the Ace of love of themselves and this new, renewed love for each other, okay? I'm going to save the future energies. I'm going to go to what the blocks are, and this, I'm going to go to the blocks, okay? So the block, the bottom of the deck, we have integrity. I loved it. I love it because why? Who operates in integrity? The King of Swords and the Queen of Swords, which is in their current connection. And the question that I asked from the Dreams of Gaia, from the universe with the Dreams of Gaia deck was, what is their current challenge or block at this time? Their bottom of the deck, this is not the challenge. This is just what's operating. They're operating in integrity. He is the King of Swords. She is the Queen of Swords, okay? But what happens? So the bottom of the deck for their connective block or challenge is integrity, but it doesn't mean that they're not operating in integrity. They absolutely are. Their challenge is the Nine of Wands, the Nine of Fire. And so the book says that this is definitely a card where you all are overcomplicating way too much. Like, it's not supposed to be this difficult. It doesn't need to be this difficult, people. Stop making it that way. And so it says here in the book that there is a good rule to follow in all areas of life when this card comes up as a potential blockage. And what is that rule? Keep it simple. He's hopefully learning that energy, and hopefully she is too. Keep it simple. This card as a block is a gentle reminder to not bury yourself under the weight of the unnecessary. This worry of, I don't have enough money, I don't have enough to offer her financially. Like, all of this is stopping, or I'm sorry, delaying the movement forward, okay? And her, even with this stressed out, like, she got all these great cards, and then the Nine of Swords shows up in her heart space. It's like she needs to get out of her fears too. And so, you know, they're making life harder, and what they really need to do is slow down, remove the clutter, okay, and create an easy flow that is free of self-imposed obstructions, okay? So this is very much an energy about lightening up the load. It doesn't need to be this difficult. It doesn't need to be this difficult. So lighten the load, surrender your fears, surrender that energy. It is not necessary for it to be that difficult. Sorry about the stupid phone that's going off, but it's like with all these elections, and thank God it's over, but it's like, I keep getting all these calls. So anyway, Nine of Fire. Doesn't need to be that difficult. Keep it simple. We have a lot of aces. We can move it forward. You know, with this whole Moon's energy in her headspace with the Nine of Swords, like, get out of your fears. Things will be revealed. Surrender to the universe. With him, get out of your feeling of being, you know, not enough, not worthy enough with the Five of Pentacles. And that you don't have enough to give her. Get out of this inner conflict, inner turmoil. Five of Swords in the heart space. That's his burden. So get out of that energy, okay? So let's go to the future energies, and then I want to close with the drive home messages. Okay, so future energies, we have the Devil, okay? So the Devil, a couple of things. This is about materialism. I don't feel like this is him shackling himself or her shackling. This is really about, you know, being tied to materialism. Sometimes this is also ego. And so, you know, I really feel like this whole Nine of Pentacles and the Five of Swords and this, you know, feeling of lack with the Four of Pentacles, I really feel like this is some energy that continues to creep into the future, okay, that he's still going to need to work out. He needs to continue to work it out because he's still in the 9. He's not in the 10 yet, okay? He's still in the 9 of cups here where he wants to make his wishes come true. We don't have the 10 just yet. I know we got it yesterday in the portal energy, but in the future, it's okay. They're still going to continue to work at their relationship, okay? So the devil coming out, this is also about desires, okay? They can still very much be desiring each other. I hope they do, okay? They should if they want to create this family. But I just feel like, they do feel this connection that they are bound together, right? That they are, but not in a bad way, in a healthy way. I really feel like, they understand the connection because, some people consider this lover's energy the same as this devil's energy, okay? So you have the lovers here in 2 forms. And so this is very much, not a dupe, but it's like this connection. They're continued to be together. They will be together. There's this desire, but there is also some things that they have to work out. Okay, that's okay. That's fine. I'm not worried about it. Chariot is the next card that comes out. They're going to move on from this behavior. The Chariot is great progress, movement forward, okay? We have the Chariot card right after the Devil, so they're going to move on from it. And they're going to dedicate themselves. They're going to commit to this connection. This Knight of Pentacles, while it is slow and steady, they're going to dedicate and commit themselves to this relationship, okay? And they're slowly going to heal this heartbreak, all of these wounds that they've had from the past that gives her this 9 of Swords energy that throws him into the 5 of Cups, okay? And then this Page of Pentacles, offer in the material. Again, lots of pentacles. This offer is going to happen in the 3D world, okay? And then what I got for the extra message from the vice versa, Ace of Swords, great success, clarity, movement forward. Look at how that card is just, that sword is just out there like this. Like they are declaring success. They are declaring success in the future, okay? I love it. I love it. Okay, so now, bottom of the deck for the Lenormand, we have the House, 4 of Wands. Oh my gosh, and look at right underneath that, the Child. Okay, so that's very much like the 4 of Wands in the Sun, very much like this Queen of Pentacles, Empress energy. Okay, so I think I already did the bottom of the deck for that. Well, we did the second card here just to let you know. Ace of Cups came with the Knight of Cups, and the Knight of Cups is on his way to make the offer, okay? Under integrity, we have, again, commitment. So all of these number 2 cards under the underlying energy are all commitment. Ace of Pentacles, love, children, movement forward, commitments. I really love it. I mean, geez, you couldn't get any better than that. So the drive home message here is this foundation, this 4 of Wands energy, this foundation, this home, the stability, the contract, this commitment that they want. And so here's what I'm getting. I really feel like, again, this is for the masculine. So we have the message. This is messages. This is about communication, coming forward with communication. But right now, with these 2 cards together as a combination, it's like he's protecting communication at this time because he's in a period of solitude. In this Tower energy, I feel like he is really put himself in this period of solitude. Remember, he has 4 of Pentacles in his heart, 5 of Pentacles in his headspace. He's just really not communicating that much. That's why she has this Page of Wands energy that she's requiring from him in the 3D, because he's protecting any messaging at this time, okay? Because he's not ready yet, but he does want to move forward into a new journey. He's getting strong with this 9 of Pentacles. Remember, he's getting strong. And then we're going to ride this forward with the number 1 card. So, with these cards coming together is keep it simple, okay, in the block, but then also this whole, protecting of the message. He just doesn't want to hurt you anymore. He really doesn't. So, his communication from maybe all the time to maybe a little bit, it's just because he's just protecting you and himself while he's really working on himself to, get himself together so he can be your match. So just give him the space. Give him the space. I'm not worried about this anymore. I forgot to do top down, so let's quickly do that before we wrap up. Okay, for him, wants to be independent, confident. You know, he's single. 9 is the number of solitude. He is right now withholding from you at this time, holding all his coins because he's building his empire to make his wishes come true. 2 9s. 9 of Pentacles, 9 of Cups, 4 of Pentacles. He wants to be confident, independent, successful. He wants to make his wishes come true. So in the meantime, he is holding his coins. He is holding back his information. He feels a little rejected. He feels a little abandoned. He's having some self-esteem issues. He knows he needs to balance out that energy before we have this new beginning, okay? We have then the 2 of Cups, 5 of Swords, Knight of Swords. He wants union, but he's a little conflicted at this time, okay? Because he doesn't feel like he's up to par with his Queen of Wands yet, who's single, fiery, independent, successful. So he wants union, but he has inner conflict about his own self right now. But he does want to tell you. He has this desire to tell you, but I don't know that his ego will let him tell you that that's what he's suffering from at this time. You are his Queen of Wands, who he wants the 4 of Wands with. This commitment. He sees family. He's getting energy from you. He is seeing the light and he's being illuminated about this connection. He wants to get into this lucky cycle. And he has hope for your connection. I mean, these are together beautiful. Queen of Wands, 4 of Wands, Sun, Wheel, Star. I'm going to lose my voice. You are his wish. You are his wish. He wants a commitment. He wants a family. He wants to get into better times. And he has this extreme hope that this relationship is going to work and that the divine is helping you, okay? He knows this. He is being assisted at this time. For her, she knows her person is working hard, okay? And that's why he's not communicating at this time. She knows they're both working hard. This relationship is going to take commitment, dedication, but she knows he's working hard on his pentacles. She knows that he swooped in, but that maybe he's not communicating with the Page of Wands just yet because he's working very hard on himself and on his craft, okay? She wants reciprocity. She also wants him to be able to give. She wants this new beginning, and she wants to have this new birth of the relationship as she is in her power, okay? There are some things, though, that she feels that are hidden from her, but she wants to move past it and be successful and still stay in her power as the queen and embody this queen who can be a mother, who can be a wife, who can be a successful person, business person. She's in that energy, okay? She wants to stay in that energy. She wants to be successful in it. Then we have the contract with the Ace of Swords, okay? So she's thinking about this contract. She wants some clarity from it. It's stressing her out right now because she doesn't have clarity, but she loves herself. She loves herself. And if he doesn't come through, she's still in her power and she can make her own wishes come true. Okay, that's the drive home message. So I love that too. I love it. So let me just quickly, let's just do this real quick. Bottom 2 cards of the deck, okay? For the vice versa messages, this message of love, this cup is coming from the Knight of Cups. He's moving towards the feminine with the Ace of Cups. Came out in their future energy. This Lovers, he has come out of retreat. He has meditated. He has self-assessed. He has healed. And now he is thinking about a decision around this connection. Okay, the drive home messages. They want a commitment. They want a home. They want structure, stability, family. Okay, new beginning as well. They are defending their relationship. They're defending their relationship because this Ace of Pentacles is coming. Remember, the offer, the page is there in the future. So they're defending themselves, their relationship to make sure they get to this offer. Then for the blockages, you know, for that, they're operating in integrity. Again, this is about commitment. This is also about reciprocity. 6 of Earth, it's here. So they very much want to get into a place of integrity and equal give and take. And then the last 2, he is the King of Cups. And we are going to move this relationship forward. Okay, it's going to happen. Great progress is going to be made. I am so excited. I'm so, so, so excited. I just feel like, big things happened last night. I felt the shift personally. I feel it now. We're working out the kinks and things are going to happen. Okay? So if you want a personal reading, go to my website, queenoflight1111.com. Otherwise, I will see you guys on Wednesday. Have a great day, everybody. Bye-bye.